Hi students, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to teach you on the topic modal auxiliaries. Okay, this topic is very much important for intermediate and degree students as well as for our spoken English too. So this is your Naren Kumar sir. Now let's start your English class. So first, before starting our modal auxiliaries, so first of all, know what are auxiliaries and other related. You know, auxiliaries. Auxiliaries, auxiliaries are helping verbs. Helping verbs. Okay. Auxiliaries are and helping verbs. Basically, actually, we have primary auxiliaries. Primary, primary auxiliaries. Primary auxiliaries means, so in this primary auxiliaries concept we have, of course I don't like to go deep into this topic. Do forms, have forms, and be forms. We have three categories: be, have, and do forms. So do forms, we have do, does, and did. In the have forms we have, has, and had. And in the be forms is, am, and are present tense, and was, were for past tense. So we like that we have primary auxiliaries. So this is primary auxiliaries. And go for the next concept, that is models. That is models. So this is today's topic. What are these models? How they are useful? How many models are there? Now uh, I explain now. So look at here. Look at here. So will, here we have nine models. We have nine models. First one is will and would, shall, should, can, could, may, might, and must. So total we have nine auxiliaries. Sorry, nine model auxiliaries: will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might, and must. So these nine auxiliaries are very important. You know, don't think them like our general verb forms, like they are something different from other auxiliaries. So how we use? Basically, they never show any tense form. First one, any tense form, except we would do and could in some occasions, but not in all occasions. They never tell you any tense. That is a specialty of modal auxiliaries. Even what are the duties of the modal auxiliaries? Let me tell you. What are the duties of the modal auxiliaries? Here those ones. So where we use and for what purpose we use these modal auxiliaries? Look at here. One is asking for permission, expressing possibility, giving advice, expressing certainty or uncertainty, expressing possibility, expressing willing and refusal, making request or offer, express obligation, express ability, express assumption. So these are the duties these modal verbs do for us. So when if you want permission, use one modal verb. Expressing possibility, giving advice, expressing uncertainty or uncertainty, possibility, willing and refusal, request, offer, obligation, ability, and assumption. So in all these qualities, we use modal auxiliaries. Mind you, students, one auxiliary is not meant for one duty here. So same auxiliary we use for advice, same auxiliary we can use for request, possibility. So don't fix one model auxiliary for one. Take for example, asking permission. Asking permission we can use can or could. Possibility, may, might, and sometimes will also we can use for expressing possibility. So right now we go to some basics regarding these auxiliaries, model auxiliaries. Okay, let's go for next one. Okay, let's start with can. So among the nine, can is the one important auxiliary. So where we use this can model auxiliary for what? You know, can we can use for to show ability. Ability means capacity. Ability means capacity. You know, so Sunny can sing well. I can speak English. So I can speak English means that can show some ability. So we use can to show, to tell our ability. So can we can use, this is the first usage of can, to show ability. And sometimes we use for permission. Can I use your bike? Can I use your bike? So with permission, if you want to get some seek permission, you can use can. Okay. So sometimes offer. Can I carry your bag, sir? So this is an offer. So ability purpose, permission purpose, offer purpose, we can use can. Again, some important things we discuss here. So you know, sir, with the permission we use can. Can I use your bike? Sir, somewhere we heard about could. Somewhere we heard about could. We can use could with the permission. Yes, already I mentioned earlier. So one modal verb is not meant for one. So we can use the can for permission. Could also use for permission. So then the confusion comes, come into your mind. What should we use? Either can or could. There is some slight differences there. Can is informal. So informal means you can use can with your peer group. Informal way you can use can. When we go for formal language, you go for if you want to seek permission from someone, from higher authorities or higher ranker people, you please use, instead of can, use could I use your bike with your higher officials, respectable people, in formal language. In the informal language you can use can, simple. Okay, so offer, can I carry your bag? You understand? So this is the use of can. Come to the next concept, could. This is the next one, could. So where we use this could? Here some of the usages. Permission. Already I mentioned with the can. There we use permission with can. But here I use could in place of can. What is the difference? Could I use your textbook for a while, please? This is formal. This is formal. So if it is informal, you can use can for the same purpose. So the same purpose. Can I use your textbook for a while? Yes, that is informal. Could I use your textbook for a while, please? That is a formal. So can is the modal verb and could is the modal verb. That is also permission. This is also permission. But the difference is can with informal, could with formal. Is it okay? Come. Next one, request. Request. Could you guide me to the library? Same like in place of could, you can even write can. Again the same. Could is for formal, can for informal. Informal means your peer group and the same people. You can use very simply with informal situations. Formal situations, Even for request also, you please could you guide me to the library? Yes, that is could. So another usage of could modal verb is possibility. Possibility. It could be true. It could be true. Here, could is it reveals tells possibility. With what purpose are I use possibility purpose. So possibility we have. You understand? It could be true. That is a possibility. Okay. So next. And past ability. Past ability. Past ability. Already in my previous slide, I explained I can speak English. I can go. I can walk 2 miles. That means that can tells you my present ability with can. Here you see I could walk 2 miles when I was in college. That means when I was in college, that is past ability. This is past ability. So not now, I walk 2 miles. In the past, when I was in college, I could walk 2 miles. Here, could reveals your past ability. Take for example, if it is your present ability, what should you write? I can walk. I can walk 2 miles. I can walk 2 miles. That means my present ability capacity is to walk 2 miles. You understand? So here can is to show ability, could is also show ability. Can is for present ability, could is for past ability. You understand? So go for the next. Come to the may. May is another model. So we use a number of times. Here is some possibility. Possibility. So what is the possibility here? It may rain at any time. It may rain at any time. So here's some interesting point I want to discuss with you. It may rain. It may rain today. Next, it will rain today. So another model verb is it might rain today. Okay. So this is interesting analysis. You know, it will rain today. That means 100% assurance is there. 100% sure it is going to rain today. Definitely the rain come on the day. So that is 100%. It may rain. It may rain. The possibility is a bit of doubt. A bit of doubt. It may rain. Maybe, may not be. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Not sure about rain. So that is, it may rain. Come to the, it might rain. So it might rain means compared to may, might is slight possibility, slightest plausibility. Slight possibility means not actually with it may rain is more possibility rather than might rain. So might is a less possibility, may is more possibility, but will is 100% possibility. So this is the difference. You know, my dear students, while we are learning for models, you must know how to use those models in different situations. Different situations, we take different models. Don't stick on one model to one situation. So even we learn the basics of these models. Please go on for the level 1, level 2 videos. This is the level 1, and in the level 2 videos, I explain more about the modal verbs which are very useful to your higher standards. Okay, come to the next one. Permission. Permission. May I come in? That is permission. Again, there is analysis. There is an analysis. Sir, in the previous slide, you explained can for in order to seek permission, we use can and could. Can and could. What about this may, sir? So where there you understand can is an informal Permission, you can write can. Formal permission, you write could. What about this may? What about this may? You understand? Okay. So the difference is nothing. With may, especially we use with I and we. I and we use may, and remaining occasions we use can and could. This is the difference. Unless other than there is no difference. Can is for formal, can is for informal permission, could is formal permission, and may use for permission, especially for I and we. May I come in? You understand? That is a permission. Okay, so the go for next um, model. This is might. This is might, another model verb. So actually, in my earlier slides, I told you these model verbs never tell any tense except one or two occasions. So can and take for example can and could. If you want to tell present ability, use can. Past ability, could. That means this is present tense, this is past tense. Not in all occasions you consider could is past form. So only some occasions. Like here is another one. Past form of may. For example, look at here. My grandfather said that he might come. So this is in indirect speech. In indirect speech, direct speech we have may. In the indirect speech we have might. So you can understand this is the excuse me. This is the past form of may. Okay, okay, like this. Only you consider here might is the past form, not in all situations. In my previous slide, I explained it might rain. There it is not the past form. That is the less possibility purpose I use. You understand? Otherwise, I write it here again the same sentence. It might rain today. So in this sentence, this might is not the past form, mind you. In this situation of only might is the past form of may, since it is the indirect speech. Okay. So already I told you slight possibility. Slight possibility means we might win the race, but I am not sure. We might win the race. We will win the race. We may win the race. We might win the race. So slightest possibility compared to may. Compared to may, it's a less possibility we use might. It might. You understand? So this is the usage of might. Come to the next one. So before telling this, you see this is the must. This is the must. Another model verb. So necessary to do something. You must meet me tomorrow. You must meet me tomorrow. That is, you must do that one. So it is a mandatory one. So you must anyway, you have to do that. So you must is strong obligation. Must is the strong obligation. Okay, come to this. Should. Should. Should we use with advise? With advise. Understand? Don't think should is the past form of shall. Understand? This is not the past form of shall. Okay? Should we use should for advise? You should respect your parents. Understand? So this is the best way you can follow it. So it's only an advice. So should is the only for the purpose of we use advice. Must is different. Must is different. That is a mandatory one. You must meet me tomorrow. You understand? More. And come to this art too. Of course, this is not the model. This is semi-model. This is semi-model. This is not right now in our discussion. In next level class, I explain how to use art too. And come to the shall and will. Shall and will. offers and suggestions with I and we. Offers and suggestions and I and we use shall. Shall I order tea? That is offer. That is offer. Shall I order tea? Shall we start playing the music? That is also offer. So especially with I and we use shall. Like in my previous, may also. May we use for I and we purpose only. Okay. Um, Next, later in our next session level, I explain this need. Okay. So far, I have explained you all the 9 modal auxiliaries. If you like my channel and share it and watch next video for level 2 in my next. Thank you all.